Alright, 7.5, we're going to expand our logarithmic expression. Right? There's three properties of logarithms you need to know. The first one's called the product property. I have log of some base, let's say b, of u times v. Right? See, this is the product. They're multiplying. You got something u and times something v. I can actually pull it apart. I can expand it into log of the same base of u plus log of the same base of v. So product means when I pull it apart, it becomes addition. So quotient, if you follow along with the pattern, you'll say log of base b of u divided by v be the same as log of the same base of u minus log of base b of v. Right? So quotient or division means subtraction. So when you expand it, it becomes subtraction. The power is when if you have log of some base b of u to the nth power. See here I have an exponent. Right? Well, that becomes the power, or in other words, it's the power. So that right here becomes the coefficient. So it'll be n log base b of u. Right? This right here is very important because when we start solving logarithmic equations or exponential equations, if I have a variable in the exponent, one of the ways I can bring that down to the base is if I use the power. Right? So it helps me bring down this number or variable, whatever it may be. If it's a log, I can bring it down, it becomes a coefficient. So now it becomes a problem where I can solve it if I need to. Alright? So this is what's coming up. Eventually you'll see maybe later in Algebra 2 or in pre-calculus. Alright, so let's do some examples where we're going to take something like these and expand them like this. Alright, so the first example, actually these are already expanded. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to condense. So really I'm going to condense. Alright, so I'm going to condense first. I'm going to condense these and then we'll do some examples where we expand them. Alright. Note here both logs are the same, so I write log of the same base, so I'll just leave that blank. 3 plus 5. Well, plus means in logarithmic it means I am multiplied, so it'll be 3 times 5. So it'll be 3 times 5, which is log of 15. Next example, so both logs have the same base, so I'll write that. Addition means multiplication, so I'm going to do 14 times 2, so that gives me 28. Another example, log base 2, they're the same, so I write log base 2. 6 plus 4, in other words, becomes 6 times 4, which is 24. Right? So I went from multiple logarithms down to a single log. Multiple to single. Multiple to single. So this is called condensing, when you go from multiple to single. Alright? Now let's do some where we expand. So if I have log base 4 of, I don't know, let's do, let's expand, so let's do 16. Alright, that's a single. I want to rewrite it into, or in other words, expand it, write it into at least 2 types of logarithms. Well, one way you can look at it is what are the factors of 16? I can do is 1 and 16, 2 and 8, and 4 and 4. So there is actually 3 ways I can expand this. I can do log base 4 of 1 plus log base 4 of 16. Because when I condense them, 16 times 1 is 16. Or I can write it as log base 4 of 2 plus log base 4 of 8, because 8 times 2 is 16. Or I can do log base 4 of 4 plus log base 4 of 4. So there's actually 3 ways I can expand this into multiple logarithms. Right? So either one of these will work. Right? So that's expanding. In other words, you take something, pull it apart into multiple logarithms. And the way you do that is find the factors of this value, of this number, list them, and then there you go. You got 1 and 16, 2 and 8, and 4 and 4. And you notice all the logs have the same base as the original one.